So this is probably going to be an uninformed rant, but I'm just going to say what I think because why not? And I got this in the mail. Don't mind the missing chunk. My address was there, and not doxing myself, even though I don't know if it really makes a difference in this day and age. But I swear, this state really does suck because it seems like they're better at increasing taxes than they are actually providing services when it comes to the people that run the city. And this applies to Lincoln, Nebraska, and they're pushing some nonsense line about how this 1/4% tax is going to fix Lincoln streets, which I'm sorry, but our streets are terrible. They're garbage. And every time they increase taxes, they say, oh, yeah, this tax increase is going to make our roads better. And they just increased the tax that electric vehicle owners pay because supposedly we weren't paying our fair share, even though when I previously did the math, I basically was paying about the same amount of uh, gas tax as a Prius would. But yeah, I don't know. But this is kind of a bunch of crap. Vote for to ensure visitors pay their fair share. What do you mean visitors pay their fair share? Visitors already pay their fair share. They already pay taxes when they come here. It's not like people are driving all the way here and not, buying food or paying for gas or paying for services. And there's probably a lot of people that just drive through the state, but I believe the interstate's funded by federal money, so this tax increase isn't going to solve that. Um, but really, what this is, well, it's a couple things. So I believe this 1/4% tax is a continuation of the Pinnacle Bank Arena tax that was supposed to be temporary. It's supposed to, pay for that arena. But of course, like with any useless government agency, anytime they add a tax, it's never going to go away. They're not going to stop making that money because it enriches them. It doesn't benefit us most of the time. Um, and yeah, I mean, the residents are paying this 1/4% tax. The visitors are already paying their fair share for doing business here. It's a tax on us. And they're not going to make the roads better. The roads keep getting worse every year. There's potholes in my neighborhood that are big enough to eat my damn car. And, road repairs will take 3.5 times. The road repairs have always been slower than hell. The only time they've actually were quick about a road repair that I can think of and remember is when they closed 27th and O Street and completely redid that intersection. And I think they actually got it done ahead of schedule because there was a financial incentive to actually get it done in a timely manner. Every other time, they just take their sweet ass time. And then on top of that, with some of this road repair crap um, they do such a poor job planning it. At least from my observations, what it seems like is, oh yeah, we're gonna repair the road. Oh well, now we need to do infrastructure stuff, so we're gonna cut holes in the road so we can do infrastructure work, and then we're gonna patch those holes. Oh well, we need to do more infrastructure work, so we're gonna cut holes in those holes, and now we got shit roads because even though the roads are concrete, they might as well be made of a bunch of little bricks, and when you drive over them, it's or bump, 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 and it's like, come on. Um, and then don't get me started about Cornhusker Highway. They redid that, and I forget who's to blame. I think it's railroad people, but um, Cornhusker Highway got all screwed up, so the edges of the asphalt are all sunken and warped and misshapen because of I think it's like vehicles that were too heavy drove over it too soon or something. I don't know. It was all stuff I heard through the rumor mill from people who were actually in the know. But like Cornhusker Highway, that's been perpetually crap now for the last 7 years, and it's just I don't know. I'm sick of this. This all these tax increases this useless state puts on us, and it just doesn't feel like we get anything in return. It just more taxes, more expensive, and the only places that do get improvements are probably the rich neighborhoods. Because I think some of the rich neighborhoods, their fire departments, um, are being offset by people's taxes outside of their neighborhood. Why can't the people in $2 million houses afford to pay a little bit more to have their own fire department? Yeah, that fire department's going to work in more than one area, but like, I'm paying taxes for my fire department. Why can't you pay taxes for your fire department in your little part of the city? So, I don't know. I'm just an idiot. But, like, this is one of those things that pisses me off. And maybe somebody who actually knows what's going on will correct me, but as it says, Election Day is April 8th, and personally, I'm voting no. I'm tired of paying this quarter% tax. Oh, it's only 1/4%. Yeah, it's 1/4% off every dollar I spend more than I should be paying. So, you can do what you want, but personally, I hope enough people vote against it, because voting for it just means we pay more money, not visitors, because the visitors already pay their fair share. So, I don't know. That's my rant. You should go out and vote, regardless of what your opinion is. I don't really care. Odds are this tax is going to stick around. We're going to keep paying more for no reason. But thanks for watching.